Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle and today we're going to be talking about how I got into cosmetology school, and we're going to be putting on a little wig because your girl looking a little beat up. But yeah, I got a little feedback in regards to my previous video being a little bit too dark. So yeah, waiting on the ring light. Ring light haven't got here. So this is like a bathroom shenanigans. So yeah, bear with me. If you haven't done before, ensure that you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell another friend about this channel, okay? I'm going to be putting on this wig, and let's just start talking about how I got into cosmetology school. All right, so basically, when I finished high school, you know, everybody's there talking about like college, who's signing up, who's not signing up, etc. Everybody's asking, Giselle, you signed up for college already? You know, yada yada. And I'm like, no, like, why y'all pressing me? No. And like even the teachers as well was like, Giselle, what's happening? Like, you know, the deadline coming up, etc. And I'm just looking like, if I do go to college, what am I going to do? Because I'm not this office girl sitting down, you know, like working bank or being any lawyer. I like to talk, but lawyer, never that. So I'm just there, like, if I do go to college, like, what am I going to be doing? What am I going to do in college? It's like the basic accountant, doing a banking, a lawyer, and all of that. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. So I said, all right, I want to do something fun. Let's go and do cosmetology. So the school that I chose in the Caribbean is basically for dropouts, in a nutshell. So people that have gotten pregnant and didn't finish high school and stuff like that. It's like a trade school. So anyways, now, like, fast forward, my mom came to school to collect the results and I guess discuss with the teachers or whatever. And imagine a lady looking at my mother and telling her, oh, she should insist that I go to college, because what I am doing or what I choose to do cosmetology is not going to take me far in life. Can you imagine that? So, all right, cool. My mom was like, well, I know my child, and if she says she don't want to do something, she's not going to do it. So, all right, cool. Don't watch my head. Don't come for me. So anyways, cool. They were like, oh, you're making just a run there, so blah, blah, blah. And my mom was like, I know her. Like, I'm going to be wasting my money. Because if I only allow or say, okay, go to college and just do something, blah, 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 she's going to go, yes, but it's like time wasting. Okay, speed up. And I'm there sitting down, right? And I'm looking at her like, I don't know if she expected my mom to be on her side or whatever the case. Some other teachers came in and it's just like, oh, Giselle, the choice that you're making right now is going to affect you long term, you know, whatever. So my mom was just like, you know what? That's what she wanted to do and this is what she's going to do. Okay. So anyways, now, I think like the day after, it's like the day after or maybe the other week, the said teacher came to me and she was like, Giselle, so in all honesty, aren't you going to, like, you know, even try out a college? It's good for you to have a career, you know, etc. And I don't want to call anybody name, right? So I'm like, I don't want to do it. If I go to college, what am I going to do? What am I going to sign up to college to do, right? She was like, okay, at least do like business or accounting or something, because, you know, it's best that you have a career than to be doing the cosmetology thing. It's best that you have a career, that you have something to fall back on, you know, things like that or whatever. So the woman look at me and say, the woman look at me and say that she's going to enjoy walking into a supermarket and watch me pack her groceries. What can go so? What can go so? Like, I look at her like, not over my dead body. And even if I'm packing groceries, when I see you coming, I'm going to the next register. So, like, who's going to win here? When they sit down and wash their mouths on people's children, it's not even funny. I didn't even believe that she would go that far. Anyways, though, me and my mom ended up going up to Abyss, where I basically got signed up and I had to use a uniform. So I believe I had to go into town to do something. Can't remember. And went down to in town with my uniform and end up seeing a couple of my classmates I went to high school with in their college uniform, well dressed down and everything. It's like they pitied me. Let's just say that. They would be like, "Hey Giselle, what's going on? How come you end up going to Abington College? You didn't get through? I know a lot of people that actually tried to get in to college and didn't get through, but you can try again next semester or next year and stuff." Like, they asked me questions and answering the questions. It's not crazy, that's God. That's the definition of crazy. Like, school was a year. It was a year, so it was 3 semesters, and then I ended up graduating and everything, and end up landing a job, online gaming site job, and working there, making my money, plus still doing clients here and the wig installations and all of that shenanigans. And the following year, tell me why when I go in the tippy down the stairs, I am seeing the said classmates that saw me in town with the uniform for my cosmetology sitting down in front for interview. Talking to me and saying, Giselle, I didn't know you work here, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I work here for maybe a year now, I work here for maybe a year and stuff. And I'm like, you finished school and stuff already? Like, how is it going? Like, what you doing here? And it's like, oh, I just here for an interview. I was like, oh, they're hiring an accountant or something. I don't understand. And they would be like, no, we just here to do customer support, customer service. So imagine my reaction. Just like, oh, okay, cool. So anyways, now I'm like, oh, interesting. You didn't get a job in the field that you went to study and stuff. And they'll be like, oh, we did send out application, and this is like was 4 or 5 of them that's sitting outside waiting on the interview time, right? All right, bet. So they say like, oh, they did send out some stuff, but they heard that we were hiring, and they just thought that they should just do that for temporary, time being to make some money. And they did the interview and stuff, and I guess they end up mentioning my name, and they came and they were asking me about the individuals and their work ethic and stuff. If you know me, I don't play with people's money. I won't take bread out of anybody's mouth, right? So I would be like, yeah, we went to school together. Everybody is highly educated. They went to college and stuff. And, I think they will be able to get the job done. Just check them out on the 3 months probation and, see how it goes. etc., etc. They end up getting the said job, and it's just to show that when you walk and waste your time or you laugh down on somebody, you don't know where you're going to end up years to come or maybe the next day. Right? So all of us now in the same company working, I'm making more money than them because I'm there working there for longer. But it's just to show how they were looking down on me. Like when we had on different I saying costume. When we had on different uniforms and stuff, and they're looking down at me thinking, I really nothing going on for me, I had to go to a dropout school because I couldn't get into the said college like them and stuff. And all of us now end up in the same place. I'm saying this to say, so all my young people out there that's watching this video, that's watching me, go after what you want in life. Never let anybody detour you or live in anybody else's shadow. What you want to do, you go for it. Life is short. COVID come and take out how much people in this world. And tomorrow no promise to nobody. So what you want to do, you do. If you want to go and cut grass for a living, you can be an entrepreneur and have your own business, being the best grass cutter like anybody else can do. If you want to be in the beauty industry, go ahead. You have people that doing makeup and on the film doing makeup for movies and acting and all of that. Like, do you. Life is too short to live in anybody else's shadow. To the parents out there, stop trying to live your life into your children. Speak to them. See what they want to do long term, what they see themselves doing every day, and not it being a chore or, oh, snap, I have to go to work. I have to do this. I have to do that. Because what? You have bills to pay? I know bills has to be paid, but love what you're doing. When you love what you do, money will come. When you know to get up, being miserable, to go to a job that you don't like every day, the money's not going to be worth it. I can tell you, I did it. The money is not going to be worth it. So think long term. Think about your children's future as well. And I know every parent loves to see their children smile. So just think about it. Be you and be the best version of you. Because nobody can ever be you. Okay? So my theme for today is to be you. No matter what, no matter how hard it is, never sit and live in someone else's shadow. Live and do what you want to do. Okay? Next week, I'm going to talk about my esthetician journey and how I'm waking up every day and going to work. And it's not work. It's not work. I'm going to work and it's like a candy store. I love to travel. So it's like me going to the airport every single time. And that's a joy I want everybody to do. Because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Think about it. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Okay? So I finished this wig. Honestly, I don't like to see when it's just done. But girl nice bad. And nice. Yeah. Me that is a transformation for me. I just did my lashes and I feel like they're a little too long. But I don't have any other shorter ones, so it's gonna have to work. I have work tomorrow. So, the dolly have to look cute. The dolly have to nice, But I hope to see you guys next week. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be basically advising you telling you how I end up being an esthetician and my journey personally that I lived through, my skin conditions and everything. And as I always say, I do it for the love, not for the likes. But hit this hit this like button. Like, share, subscribe, share it out to a friend, share it out to someone young, anybody that needs to hear this, give them the motivation to do what they've been procrastinating to do. Like, let them know that I did it, and I have a hustling mentality, and trust me, when somebody doubt me, when somebody doubt me and tell me that I cannot do something, I always prove them wrong. So have that same mindset, everyone. Adults, children, no matter the age, just know that anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. Okay? Love you, lovelies. See you next week. Bye.